Hello everyone and welcome back to the new series in building and formatting your thesis using Microsoft Word. Today I'm going to explain table of contents that can be made automatically, and we can do it in several ways, but I'm going to explain today how to reflect the thesis by itself. So we go to references, then we click on table of contents, then we go to custom table of contents, because we have here ready templates, but we are going to format it in our own way. So now this is the main table of contents page. We'll go to options, then we will define the areas that we want to see in the table of contents. For example, we need the headings 1, 2, 3, the different levels that we have, and then later on maybe I'll show you how to add new things which will be shown in the table of contents. There are some numbers here. They are identified, like the heading 1, it takes number 1. So in the table of contents level that we are going to make the template and explain and make modifications to the format, we'll use the TOC1 that reflects heading 1, and heading 2 is number 2 in TOC2, so it will reflect the style of the table of contents using the TOC2. So we click OK. After options, we click modify. Then this is TOC1 that reflects heading 1. So we go to modify, and we make the settings that reflects the guidelines. So it should be black and bold. The size is 12 times Roman, and then we go to format, paragraph. So these should be zeros, and there is no indentation, and the spacing here 0, and here 1 line. Line spacing is single. The tabs, we are going to add some dots after the word chapter 1 introduction. There are styles that we need some before the number, before we get the page number, some points like here, or different styles we have, but we select here. So we write at the 14.5 centimeters, and then we select right, and then set, and then click OK. Also for the TOC1, it should be all caps, so we check box all caps, then OK. OK, this is for TOC1 that reflects the heading 1. So let's go to TOC2. So click modify, and then we select the settings that we want, if we want it bold or not bold. So here we don't select bold, so this font size is 12, the font type is Times New Roman, and then the graph left aligned, and before text we don't have anything, just 1 centimeter after the text. So here 1 centimeter, and then hanging at 1.25 for the second line. So indentation, before we have nothing, but after text we have 1 centimeter, and then special for if the line extends to the next, it will be shifted 1.25 centimeters, and here 0, 1 line and single spacing. For the tabs, we have 14.5 also to the right, and this type of dots that we are going to have, and then set, then OK, then click OK. For the level 3, we click modify, then the font color, and then the font size, the Times New Roman, and then the formatting, and we go to paragraph. In paragraph, for the table of contents 3 that reflects the heading 3, the settings are before text 1.27 centimeters, and after text 1 centimeter, hanging for the next line, and then at 1.7 it will show the second line here that reflects this distance. Then before text 0, and after 1, single line spacing, so here single line spacing, and then we go to tabs. We have 14.5 centimeters. That is right, and 2 and set, and here we have 2.97, which is to the left, and we have nothing to add, like no dots, so we set this one. After the number we have to shift it to the right, so click OK, and then click OK, and then TOC4 we modify the color and this font size, font type, and then we go to paragraph. The paragraph before text we have 1.27 centimeters, and after text 1 centimeter. When extending the line, it should be shifted to 1.7 centimeters, and the spacing here between the line 0 and 1 line, here we are using line instead of points, and single. Then the tab, we have the same as before, so this is left and none, and this for the leading dots before the page number, so it is to the right, and we set and click OK, click OK, and click OK, click OK. So this is the table of contents. As you can see, we don't have the acknowledgement, the abstract, the table of contents. It does not show here. So how we are going to show it? Again, we go to table of contents and then custom table contents. So now we go to options. From options, we need to specify here number 1 in TOC for the appendices, or maybe we just go before that. We check the headings 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes TOC 1, 2, 3, 4 as we defined before. And for the pre-chapter we take TOC 1, the same settings. So for the acknowledgement, for the list of tables, list of figures, list of abbreviations, and all these will take the formatting of TOC 1. Now we are going to click OK, and then click OK. We already made the settings here, so everything is fine. Click OK. Replace this table of contents, of course. So now we see that it takes the same TOC 1 as heading 1, because we made the settings as TOC 1. So here appendices, and we have things like appendix 1, 2, 3. It does not show here. We can add them also the same way. We go to references, table of contents, and then custom table of contents. We go to options. We check now the appendices. It should be 1, so it will take the setting of TOC 1 as heading 1. Click OK, click OK, replace table of contents, of course. Now, as you can see, appendix A, this is appendix sample, and this is the one. Let's go to the end, and suppose that I want to add here appendices. Just go to home, and then we will select pre-chapter for this one, and again we would like to see other chapters are here. Let's say here the chapter 2, literature review, which will take heading 1. So here just hold down shift and then enter, and then we go here. Let's say this is level 1 of level 1, and here level 2, and here level 3, a second level 1, second level 2, and here we can say third level. So here we can just highlight this one. This is as heading 2, and here is as heading 3, and here as heading 4, here heading 2, heading 2, this is, let's say, heading 3, and this is heading 2. Just this is an example. And then we go to insert. We're going to insert another section. So we go to layout, insert a section break, and start a new section for the third chapter, which is methodology. So we click here, and then we go to home, and we select heading 1. This is methodology. Shift and enter. Now we'll adjust some levels. Level 1, level 1, level 2, level 3. So this one is heading 2. This is, let's say, heading 3. This is heading 2, and this is heading 3. So we have, this is the chapter 3, and we can add more chapters, chapter 4 and 5 in the same way. So we'll go to the table of contents. We will see that we will see how it is easy to update. Just click, then right click, update field, and then update the entire table. So we're going to see that the levels that we added and the chapters are here, like chapter 3 and chapter 2. But still we don't have the pre-chapter headings. So we go to references, and then we click custom table, and then options. We have appendices, and also we have the pre-chapter style here, which includes the which will give it the number 1 in TOC. So it takes the settings of table of heading 1. This includes the acknowledgement, the list of tables, figures, and etc. So click OK. We click OK, replace it, OK. Now we can see that they are taking the settings of heading 1. So everything looks neat and tidy and aligned in a perfect way, and everything is shown here as we see. So this is an easy way to do it. And then just go to level 3, let's say. Just hold the control key and then click level 3. I'm going to add some text. This is the level that we are going to use it as a level 3 of this sub heading. So I'm just going to see what are the effects of these changes. So we want them to be reflected in the table of contents. So we'll just right click and then update field, update the entire table, and click OK. So we are going to check what are the changes. Here we see everything is here. So this is what we have added, and it is updated in the way and it is aligned with the others. So I hope that this was informative, and this is an easy way to change the table of contents in an easy way. And if there is anything that you would like to know about, kindly write in the comments, and we'll try to explain it in any chance that we have in new session. And I hope this was useful to you, and I wish you a nice day. Thank you for your watching, and goodbye.